What's up everyone, Colin here. Today I will be doing an analysis of Polo's winning AP 2019 Freestyle. He did win AP 2 years in a row, both 2018 and 2019. This 2019 Freestyle was excellent. He barely won by a very small margin to Hirotaka Akiba, but this is a great routine. He really showcases his clear-to-see trick style in this one, and I'm a big fan of this freestyle. So let's get right into the analysis. I already did my clicks, so I will just be commentating over what I score. Let's go. Starts out with a little flub. I like this combo a lot because the slacks are clearly moving from left to right hand. He also does these two really difficult elements, one right after another in succession, as well as this one. And just for you to know, when the screen turns green, I give that +1 click. If it's blue, I give it +2. And if it's a red, I give it a negative. I really like this part because it's over the head. And it really links two elements together really quickly as well. So the first one's over the head, which is difficult, and the second one is right after it, which is very smart. Now he's doing some more technical stuff here. I really like that slack dismount. That over the head hook is very difficult. If you would have hit it, I would have definitely given that +2 or 3. I feel like Polo's front style is actually one of the weaker points of his freestyle. He's great at a lot of the other trick types, but his front style is just alright to me. And here we have some of his famous hooks here that he does on stage a lot. Those first two are very difficult, but the third one was kind of like a repeat of the second one, so I only give it 1 click. This is another very solid combo. He's doing a lot of these like hook whip elements one after another here. Most of these would score. The only ones that don't are the ones that kind of look repeated, as you see here. I really like this part a lot too. Again, these elements are just one right after another. He transitions between them so well. Probably better than anyone else in the world, honestly. It's just very seamless. That was another over the head miss, but then again, that trick was very difficult too. I really like this combo. That tech element that I gave 2 was very difficult, and it just is very useful to float between tricks well. And again, we really see here that he's just doing element after element very clearly. Super difficult hook, and a great finish to that combo with that behind the head whip. And now we got his rail. Similarly to his front style, I don't really feel like his rail is that special. It's definitely one of the weaker points in his freestyle. There's nothing inherently bad about it, but it's just nowhere near the level of a lot of his other tricks. And now we're seeing some horizontal. This is great for variation. I think the gyro flop is really good too because players spend a lot of time trying to bind the yo-yo. So he's able to transition right into a normal hop combo out of his horizontal, which is very smart. That leg bounce hook is really cool too. And this trick is another one of those tricks where he's just doing whip after whip, right here especially. All very clear to see elements. And that ninja vanish ending is also very clever too. Super difficult trick. I really like this one too. He's using chopsticks with his arm, which is really smart. And that's a cool finisher. Missed it the first time, but that ending is dope. I feel like it really gives the crowd like a nice ending pose, especially where the yo-yo kind of moves in one direction. It's just, it provides a really good impression to end the freestyle, and I really enjoy that. So now to talk about how I feel about the freestyle as a whole. As I mentioned earlier, I feel like Polo is one of the best in the world at linking elements together. I feel like that freestyle may have been viewed in a monotonous way to some because he does a lot of those singular element clear to see tricks. However, he does do them with very high difficult elements, so I don't really have an issue with it. As far as this freestyle would have done on the world stage, I really don't know. I feel like technically it is very close to the top 3 from a click perspective. Evals, I feel like the freestyle didn't really give off as much of a overall feeling to me as much as top 3 worlds would have. There wasn't really much of a story to it. It was just like a trick expo with a lot of really, really difficult stuff. And that's not really to say that's a bad thing at all. He clearly won this contest with that. And I really enjoyed this freestyle because it was very no frills, just all really hard tricks. It's cool to see a freestyle like this win contests, and I wish Polo the best of luck in 2020. He could definitely win a world title this year, and we'll see what happens. Thanks for checking out this analysis, and let us know in the comments who you'd like to see a video for next. Peace.